Naoya Inoue versus Nonito Donaire, or Donaire, however you want to pronounce his last name. 2. The rematch. The fight is almost here. Fight is less than 24 hours away. Both fighters recently had their weigh-ins, and as you guys can see, both fighters look like they are in spectacular shape. Both fighters did make weight, with Naoya Inoue, the champion. Well, both fighters are champions. Naoya Inoue, the unified champion, weighing in at 118 pounds, right at the limit, and Nonito Donaire, the WBC champion, weighing in a little bit below the limit of 117.8 pounds. Both fighters are ready to go. Fight will be shown live here in the States on ESPN Plus, so tune into ESPN Plus. Over in Japan, it will be shown live on Amazon Prime. Keep in mind that here in the US, the event will start at 5:30 a.m. Eastern Time on Tuesday, June 7th. So keep that in mind. And yeah, just looking forward to a great fight. The first fight, in my opinion, was my fight of the year for 2019. Before COVID hit, Naoya Inoue had a very good year that year, winning the World Boxing Super Series tournament, and COVID hit, and it kind of derailed the careers of a lot of people, not just Inoue and Donaire, but a lot of people a lot of people's careers were affected due to COVID. But these two guys are back on track, two world champions, once again going at it for the second time. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be another spectacular fight, and that's what I'm hoping for. I'm still leaning towards Naoya Inoue. I just think that youth is on his side, similar to the first fight. Donaire, man, Donaire beats everybody else at 118 pounds. To be honest, even at his age, he still beats everybody at 118 pounds except Naoya Inoue. I made a prediction video not long ago. Shout out to everybody who commented on that video. Shout out to Carla Sat, Jay, Vin Lee, Not Sure, Kuya Pixels, Diego Olguin, Virgil Valencia, and Vin Lee. Vin Lee said he's first, and yes, sir, you are first. And then he goes on to say that I think this time there will be a stoppage. Heck, in the first fight, Inoue was robbed of a stoppage, but a competent ref. Yeah, if you guys remember the first fight, Donaire got hurt from a big body shot. If the referee allowed, Inoue to hit Donaire, I'm sure Donaire would have gotten hurt more, and maybe Inoue would have scored a stoppage win in the first fight. But that was not the case. Virgil Valencia said, "I got Donaire by decision. I got 500 pesos for interest." 500 pesos. That's what, $10. Yeah, I mean, good luck. Good luck on trying to win that bet. I don't know, man. I just, as much as I'd want to see Donaire pull it off, and bring the glory and fame to the Philippines, the motherland, but I just can't see him pulling it off. But I could be wrong. Diego Olguin. It's kind of funny though. If you guys remember, years ago, a lot of people used to say that I sound like Nonito Donaire, but I guess I don't anymore. Yeah, I guess I don't anymore because I haven't gotten that comment ever since I started this new channel. But my previous channels, the Goat Warrior and Boxing Sphere, a lot of people kept saying I sounded like Nonito Donaire. Diego Olguin said this fight is getting no hype. I think in Japan it's getting a lot of hype. I mean, the fight's taking place over in Japan. I think that's the reason why. And plus, Nonito Donaire kind of has, he hasn't really been promoted properly here in the stateside. I feel like when Top Rank let him go, his popularity went down as well. But from an observation, just from observing Nonito Donaire's fan base and his interactions on social media, I feel like it just kind of went down after, I guess, since the Rigo fight, and when he got knocked out by what's his name, the Jamaican guy, the guy that Lomachenko made quit. Can't remember. I'm blanking on his name. But yeah, ever since he had that losses, his popularity went down. But he's still very popular in the Philippines, I think. So Kuya Pixel said, my boy over here forgot about the Filipino Broner for a sec. Yeah, John Rio Casimiro, man. I don't know why I forgot his name. I don't know, man. Maybe because I made this video really late at night. Maybe I don't know. There's a lot of names in the sport of boxing that I tend to forget. Not sure said great fight. Can't wait. Yes, sir. I can't wait as well. Um, Vinley again said that there are a lot of things going against Donaire that is out of his control, like Inoue finally fully filling in his size at bantamweight, an improvement since the last fight. Donaire, being 2 years older, is slowing down a bit, and his punch resistance probably won't be like it used to be. I see Inoue just outboxing Donaire and tormenting Donaire all night until the ref or the corner throwing in the towel out of humanitarian reasons. My prediction 7-9 TKO win for Inoue. I can definitely see that happening. Donaire is still, like I said, I still think Donaire beats everybody except Inoue. Inoue is just something else. If this was a Donaire from years ago when Donaire was dominating this division, 118 pounds, yo, that would have been insane. But that's not the case. Jay said I picked Nonito to knock Inoue out this time because Inoue must feel something in the ring when he faces Nonito, who broke his eye bone. And also, I predict Nonito will use the jab. His left hand will always be ready for a counter. By the way, fighting 30 years old Nonito, I will pick Inoue. 30-year-old Nonito is physically stronger, but he was immature in strategy. I am hoping Inoue knocked Nonito out this time. I think the younger Nonito at 118 pounds, when he was bulldozing this division, I think that was a better Nonito. He was faster, stronger, more explosive. He let his hands go a little bit more. I feel like that Nonito is a better Nonito in this later part of Nonito's career. Um, in my opinion, I feel like he wasn't that immature in strategy. He was a pretty good boxer. He was a very good boxer, Nonito Donaire, and he still is. He's just obviously has to be more technical with his style now because he's older. He has to be more reserved with his punches. So he's just more reserved this time compared to earlier in his career. Carlos Hat said, I think Inoue will take this win via TKO. Just a matter of time depending on Donaire's game plan. TKO's early rounds if Donaire initiate and lets go of his hands. Late rounds TKO if he goes the distance at 13 rounds. 13? 12? You mean 12? 12 rounds. Inoue is on the highest peak now. Inoue has improved from the last fight. TKO by Inoue. Yeah, I mean, if Inoue can TKO Donaire, that's a pretty impressive win. I mean, Donaire can take a punch. He's been stopped before. I think it's Nicholas Walters. I think that's the guy that he lost to, the Jamaican guy. Nicholas Walters. Walters is a big dude. Was a big dude. So, at the heavier weights, I don't think he can take a punch. But at 118 pounds, he was taking some big shots from Inoue, and I think he can take a punch. If he takes multiple punches, taking punch after punch after punch, then maybe the referee or the corner might stop the fight. So there's a chance that might happen, but we'll find out in less than 24 hours. Again, I'm just honestly looking forward to a great night of boxing. Looking forward to all these fights. Can't wait. Tune in on ESPN Plus. The event starts at 5:30 a.m. I think the actual main event between Inoue and Donaire starts at 8 in the morning. So keep that in mind because I think they're showing us 2 fights before the actual fight between Inoue and Donaire. Anyway, looking forward to it. Let me know your thoughts and comments. Thanks for listening and watching. And like always, have a great day. Alright, thanks.